Jordan.
And I'm Jalen.
And we are
J&J Radiance. And welcome to our channel.
Today we're doing a simple get ready with me, so make sure that you stay tuned and
like and subscribe, hit that red button. So we're going to do a little copper eye with a little berry and purple looks. And we already did our brows off of camera. I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown.
And I used the Anastasia Dip Brown in taupe.
Okay, so, and we already primed our face. We used the MAC Strobe Cream.
And
it's the pink one.
The pink light. So, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer and shade Fair 5. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that onto my lid.
And I'm going to use this MAC concealer in a pot. The only problem is, it doesn't say the name on it or the shade. So, yeah. And I'm going to use that to prime my lids.
We already carved our brows out with concealer as well, so we're just kind of adding this to the lid to
give it more
us
of
a good base.
Gradient look.
Oh,
make sure it'll have a good base. We're going to set it with a powdered eyeshadow.
Now I'm just taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just blending out the concealer.
And
I'm actually not going to set my concealer because it makes the shadows a little bit more pigmented if you, it like helps them blend too. I don't know why, but if for some reason I have found personally that not setting my concealer on my lids before I do some eyeshadow really helps it blend all nicely. Look at them freaking porcelain bases on my balls. Okay.
To that.
Sippy sippy! I'm going to be using the Morphe Dare to Create palette.
It's the 39A. And I'm going to be using this Dirty Modern Renaissance palette that I should really clean.
It's so pretty. There's so much.
But I use this so much. I've had 3 of them. Use a little fluffy Morphe brush. And it is the 221 brush.
And I am first going to use the Morphe M441 brush, which is just a fluffy blending brush. And
I'm going to use the color Bon Fresco as my transition shade.
I'm going to take the shade Bare on my fluffy brush and just start the transition.
Leave us a comment and tell us what your favorite eyeshadows are. Any that you want us to use, any you want to recommend.
Yes. So I'm applying my transition shade in my outer corner and then I'm bringing it onto my brow bone and right in my crease and bringing it all the way forward.
And if you are wondering why we're looking down, it's because our mirrors are right here, of course.
Yes.
Because we're not smart enough to have handheld ones. The second shade I'm taking is this Venetian Red.
We might have to
and I'm just gonna, we can turn it up a little bit. Actually, for this song we're gonna turn it up just to give it some respect.
I hear you be the block, but I'm the life to keep the streets on. Notice you the type that like to keep them on the leash, though. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. Sending me your drink ain't appeasing, believe me. This won't be easy. Don't doubt yourself. Trust me, you need me. This ain't a shoulder with a chip or a ego. What you think they all letting me for? You need a real woman in your life. Taking care of me, still fly. And I'ma have to build a good time.
And I'm actually using the Anastasia brush from the palette. I have like Of course, I have like 5 of them, and they're a really good blending brush, and you get it for free. Well, with the palette, of course.
The shade Passion on a Moda BMX 430 crease brush.
I'm just bringing this down because I'm going to conceal over it anyway, so I don't really care that it's down, and in my opinion, when you blend it down, it gives it more of a gradient effect. And I'm actually going to use this flat eyeliner brush by Femi Couture. It's actually her brush.
It's like a Walmart brush, so it's nothing special.
But I was going to use my little matte concealer brush, but it's really small. So I'm going to use this to create my halo.
Okay, now I'm going to take an Alamar blending brush. I got it in my BoxyCharm, so it doesn't have a number on it or anything, so I'm sorry that I can't give you more information, but I know it's an Alamar brush. And it's clean, it doesn't have any product on it, and I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit.
Two, two, one brush. What? Whoa.
What?
Okay. Sorry guys, our camera cut off during recording. So the shimmer that we use is a loose pigment by MAC, and it's in the shade Melon.
That I got in my BoxyCharm, and I'm going to take the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to carve out my crease and do a half-cut crease.
And I'm actually gonna take the Jacqueline palette, this color, to just highlight my brow bone, and it is in Light. I'm actually probably gonna mix it and Beam. But I'm going to check it first just to see how I like the pigment together. I'm actually going to use Beam instead on my brow bone. Gotta give me some water real fast, because you know she's a thirsty girl.
To take the same pigment that he used, which is Melon, right? That's what it's called? Okay.
So this is my first eye. This is her first eye.
And we are going to finish our other eye off camera, and then we'll be back with you guys and do some foundations.
So now we're gonna do our foundation. You want to tell them yours first?
Okay, so I am using the EX1 Invisiwear foundation, and I really like this foundation a lot. It's a natural finish foundation. It's about medium to full coverage. It's pretty buildable. I really like the tones, the undertones of the foundation. They have the most realistic skin tones, I guess you can say, out of all the foundations that I've tried. It's a UK brand, so, well, European. Okay, European, whatever.
Something.
Whatever. It's on over the pond. It's one of their brands. So you have to go through a special website. I can probably link it in the description box below, so you guys can check it out. It's really good, and a lot of oh shit, famous people wear it. Famous
people. The Huda Beauty foundation. Full coverage isn't even a word for this. If the Cover FX Drops in Celestial, I mix it with all my foundations just because I like the glowiness to it. I do have oilier skin, but it doesn't break me out, which is really nice, and it doesn't make me produce too much oil.
I have never used the Cover FX drops before, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna mix it into my foundation as well.
And I'm using the Milani foundation brush. I really like it because it's dense. Like, it's just the right amount of denseness where it can still blend very well. I do my foundation a little weird. I use a brush and then my beauty blender, but it's just one of those things.
And I'm going to be doing the same thing, but I'm using a Morphe M439 brush, and it's really dense. It's like almost like a kabuki brush.
Kabuti.
Kabuti.
I just do this, because obviously when you do this, it'll blend it out. I really like the, a bunch of people don't like the scent of the Huda foundation, but I actually kind of like it. Look, obviously it's kind of weird having a foundation that is scented, but and like I said, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to take the booty.
The booty blender?
As Patrick Star would say. I mean, I would link my discount codes, but I don't have any.
Neither.
And if y'all want to give us ideas of what we should do for our next episode, you could do that. But if you don't, of course we're just going to make one up ourselves. Now I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape. And the bridge of my nose. A little around my Cupid's bow. And on my chin. Sometimes I'll put a little dot up here. But I guess I will today.
To continue with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to highlight.
Our camera's dying, so we're gonna hurry.
We're speedy beaches.
I don't know why it's dying already, but she's not nice.
Okay, so face is setting. The Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush, but I like to use it for a bronzer because, I don't know, I just like the precision and it's really fluffy and I just feel like it does a really good job to make it very flawless and effortless.
And I'm gonna take this MAC 168 brush. I use it for contour or bronzer after, just because I like how fluffy it is, so it blends everything more.
And I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer that he could not wear because I am a pasty beach.
I'm actually, you don't contour your nose, do you?
Yes, I do.
Huh.
A little bit, not a lot though.
Now I'm gonna use that same thing, that same bronzer with this Bare Minerals Blender Precision Eye Defining Brush. I just like it because it's angled and I like to do my nose with it.
Yep.
I'm gonna tilt my head. Sorry guys, during editing we lost a little bit of our audio. So this is my bronzer and it is Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess in the shade 02 Medium. I really like this bronzer because it has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it makes you look way more radiant. Tarte Party Blush. It's called Party.
Party.
And it has like 3 A's, so.
Party.
Tay.
There's no A at the end.
Tay.
Party.
Whatever.
Yeah, so our camera died. And, so basically, all that we've done is just
blended a little bit, added shimmer where it should have been. We still have to smoke out our little lash line, lashes, lips, the whole 9 yards.
highlighter, setting spray. But we're gonna do that. The Morphe M222 brush, and I'm going to take the first shade that I used, which is Bare. And I'm just gonna start smoking it out lightly.
Take that MAC 221 brush that I used originally in my crease shade to blend out my lower lash line even more.
I'm parched.
This is the best mascara that you can buy in a store, and it's a drugstore mascara. It's the NYX Worth the Hype. James Charles actually talked about it in one of his videos. I think he's a spokesperson for it or something. But it gives you a lot of volume and definition to your lashes, even if you don't have long lashes naturally like I do. But
not everyone is as blessed as you are, okay?
I'm just going to do a light coat. I'm not actually going to put a lot on because I do want to put on lashes.
I'm taking this first color that I used in my crease, the shade Passion, and I'm just going to do a finer line right underneath my lashes.
I just stabbed myself in the eye.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Aw.
Eyelure, opulent lashes. They're kind of wispy, and I think they look really pretty on my eyes, especially since I'm doing a halo.
I'm going to take this burnt orange shade. It is called Vivid, and I'm just going to continue to transition that lower lash line. I really want to smoke it out.
I don't know why I just put that brush in there.
I'm laughing way too hard.
You're freaking out.
To take the berry shade that I used in my crease previously forever, and I'm still using the orange, and I'm going to just add the finish. I'm mesmerized right now. I'm just like, huh?
And I still haven't put highlighter on my lips.
I know, baby. We're gonna be stars.
Welcome. Welcome to our channel.
Give me some of that knot. Please.
Oh. I'm gonna take this Morphe M510 brush. No, the Omreezy. Even though I haven't found it in store again, but since it was limited edition, I'm really sad about that. This Tarte's lip paint in the shade Birthday Suit.
I'm going to use the Brow Gal Instant Brow Hair in 02. It's a tinted brow gel with some microfibers in it, and I really like it. It goes low.
I think I'm gonna add some powder just to do it.
I'm using the Bella Pierre number 2 Ebony eyeliner, and I'm going to just line my lash line. Now I'm going to use the Tarteist mascara, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my lashes just to kind of prime them, get them in the place that I want them. Use my Pretty Vulgar blush and make them blush, and I'm just going to add some blush to my face. Now I'm going to use the, oh god, I can't even freaking read this, Baddington lashes. Their packaging is really pretty. I mean, it's so beautiful. Thank you, BoxyCharm. My world.
Well, guys, this is our final look. Tell us what you think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I think you should follow us on social media while you're here.
Drop all of our info for you guys to hit us up, and hopefully you'll keep tabs on us. We'll see you next video.
Bye.
Bye.